The intro. Now you're probably a culprit of doing this, but whenever you start watching a new show that has an intro, you watch the intro on the first episode, then every other episode you skip the hell out of that boy, just to save yourself a minute and get to the juice of the episode. Well, have you ever thought to yourself, what the frick is the point of having an intro on every single episode? Probably not, right? Now there's only a few examples for shows where every time they has an intro, you watch it every single time. One huge example that you probably know of is Game of Bloody Thrones, which if you don't know what it is, how? That intro is top tier, no doubt. You could put a cherry on top of that boy and it wouldn't be any sweeter than it already is. Now there's many more top tier intros, but I'm not going to get into them now. Now on the other side of that coin, the new thing that is rolled out onto YouTube is that having intros is a thing of the past. This is so you can capture your viewers' attention before you can even click your fingers. But it seems this isn't a problem for TV shows because it doesn't work the same as YouTube videos. When you've clicked to watch a TV show, you're already more invested in it than you are in a YouTube video because you've read the description and you know all about what's going to happen and it's already hooked your attention by reading the description. And at that point, you probably already know it's to your liking and a bulb in your head has flicked on and said, oh, I'm going to watch this show. Or at least try one episode to see how it is. And in YouTube, people like watch for a few seconds and they don't like it, they click off straight away. And so you get into the show and all you have to do to skip that boring part is press the little skip intro button in the bottom corner. Now there are a few situations where TV shows have done it the right way, where they've just had a title card at the start. For some examples, Invincible and a new BBC drama called Wolf, where it's just a little clip and then the title. Which I feel like that works really well and that should be like the new, what people should do a lot more, because it's just quick, easy, straight into the show after that. Do you know what I mean? Like people don't need this long, hold out intro just going on and on for like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I really do feel like that should be the future of intros, unless the intro is really well made and the song really fits with it. Because there are a few shows where I still watch the intros like every single episode. But if it's not a good intro, you start spamming that skip intro button as hard as you can. There are a few circumstances where people have drawn out their intros to the farthest lengths they can go, making them so long you fall asleep before you even get into the episode. One that I like as much as I hate is the Twin Peaks intro. The longest intro ever recorded was actually over 3 minutes in a show called Zyatai, if I've said that right, I don't know. Now the recent Marvel flop Secret Invasion is how to not do an intro. And it was even revealed it was partly made by AI, which really fumbled the feathers of the fans. But I'm not going to get into that show right now because I just don't want to, bro. Now I get it, you may be shouting at your screen, Ramos, the intros are there for a reason, it's to have title cards for the actors and the cast, and the people who made the show. And to that I say, well then what's the point of having credits then? Like, do you really need to point out right at the start to the viewers that you have all of these big actors in your show? Because if the viewers are there for just the big actors and the famous people, then they're just there for the wrong reasons. Now, to fully contradict myself, I don't think intros should be wiped off the face of the earth. I just think they should be dialed back a bit and shortened. Because if they're there for the viewers to just press skip intro every time, then you've wasted your time even making the intro in the first place. Now, I'd say for cartoons and kids shows, it's a completely different story. Because the intros are there to drill the themes into the kids' heads, so it becomes part of their lives and they have to ritually watch it every single day, so they can get their new scoop of what SpongeBob's been up to. But back to adult TV shows and dramas, I really do feel like they're just null. And it's like they're just checking a box because every other show has an intro, right? So you got to follow on the trend and then have your memory wiped. And you'll be probed by the aliens. And then you'll be given fur. And then you can finally become part of the flock. Spirit Most, if you like that video, click this one for more stupid takes and dumb ideas. Dragons, dragging these balls.